Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Hinamatsuri episode 11. Only got one more episode for this anime, at least for this season if they decide to do a second one. I mean, they better after showing what they did in the first episode. Gotta see how it gets up to that point. Anyway, so last episode, we didn't really get any Hina. We got Hitomi and Anzu. For Hitomi's story, she was tired of her mother not believing her when she told her that she was working at a bar. Basically, that because her mom didn't trust her enough to believe her that that's what she was doing and why she was out all night, basically, and getting home late and always tired and yeah. So Utako convinces her to move out of her house because she does not want Hitomi to leave because it's going to her business will go down because Hitomi's like her best, well, her only other bartender from what I've seen, but the main reason a lot of the people show up to the bar. So she doesn't want to lose the business, so she convinces Hitomi to leave her house and move out on her own. And then she finds her a pretty expensive place, saying that it's pretty cheap, but not really. And then basically forces her to put her stamp on the documents so that she actually rents the place. Because of this, Hitomi is now living on her own. Has to work. I think she's working like 6 jobs. She barely has any time to do anything but work and hardly any time to sleep. Not that Utako cares because she's still got her working at the bar at night. And then Utako says that they're going to have a housewarming party for her at her place because it's big enough to hold all the people they're going to invite. And she decides, I'm going to invite my mom. Because she's trying to get out of living on her own and wants to move back in with her mom. So she thinks, if I have my mom come and see what's going on, she's going to take me away from here and I'll go back home. That was not the case. Her mom showed up, saw all the guys sitting on the couch. I'm pretty sure she was thinking something else was going on. Because she did mention once before, well, she did ask once before if she was selling herself. Which definitely, well, depending on how you look at it, she might be just to get that apartment. In a I'll work any job kind of way. But after her mom meets them and sees the kind of companies they work for, like they're very big companies. They're not like startups or people just trying to make it. These are well-known companies that Hitomi is working for. So she accepts it, lets her go on her own, and Utako is pretty happy because she's basically got Hitomi where she wants her. And that's basically where it ends, with Hitomi looking out of her window after everybody's gone, wondering if that's basically what her life is going to be now. And it seems like it. Mainly because she has no idea how to say no. We've seen that in multiple episodes where people ask her to do things and she never tells them no, she just does it. And that's gotten her into this situation. The second part of the episode dealt with Anzu, or she was given her allowance for helping out with the business, the restaurant. She didn't really want to accept it because, I mean, they feed her and give her a place to stay, so she didn't think she really needed any money. But they gave it to her and told her she could spend it on whatever she wanted. And she called Hitomi to show her all the money she got. I think it was like 5,000 yen or something like that. And Hitomi makes way more money than that. But Anzu doesn't know her situation, so she was showing her that amount of money, like, look at all this money I've got. And Hitomi's like, what? I don't get it. What are you showing me? And when she tells her, she's like, oh, okay, good job. What are you going to spend it on? And she really had no idea what she was going to spend it on. She thought Hitomi was trying to help her out. Clothes didn't really work out. She didn't really want anything. So she decided to buy a gift for her new parents. They've been complaining about, sore shoulders and neck from all the work they do. So she wanted to get them a massager to help with that. But she didn't have enough money. I think she was like 1,500 short of being able to buy the massager. So Hitomi actually offered to put in the rest of the money. But then I can't remember the guy's name, but he's always with Nita. The guy that basically almost got him killed an episode or so ago. He was there and actually convinces Anzu to go to the horse races and bet on the horses to get more money. And she actually wins one race. I think she went from 5,000 to like 40,000 or something like that. And then he convinced her to keep going, and she lost it all. Didn't have any money left. So she couldn't buy their massager anyway. But Hitomi actually helps her out and convinces her to basically make a bunch of, like, I think it was like 10-minute massage coupons that she can give them. So they could turn it in whenever they wanted, and she would give them a massage for 10 minutes. Which they really appreciated, and they actually... the dad actually turned one in, like, right away. So she's learned a lot since she's come to the city. I think out of all of them, she's actually become the most... what would you call it? Like, the better of the people from the organization. I can't think of the right word, but hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I don't know what's going to happen in this episode, so let's get into it and see what's going to go down. Let's see. So the video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2,